Sounds like a bird of prey about. Blue tits have gone a bit crazy. Got a feeding station just behind. All the birds have set off their alarm calls, so I think there must be a sparrowhawk about. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my woods. By the woods now just about 3 years. So I've got a good feel of the place. I feel I understand the woods now. Know the trees and the wildlife. The plan is to do some woodland management. Take a few trees down, open a few areas up for the wildflowers and the birds. But I didn't want to rush into it. So 3 years I've had this place now. So I'm going to start writing my woodland management plan and get a felling licence. Just take a few trees out, not many. Just open a few areas up, let the light in. It can be a bit dark in the summer. So I want to document it all, document the wildlife and the work involved in restoring a forest. I mean, it's in pretty good order at the moment. I've been working with the Woodland Trust, and they suggest opening a few of the rides up, creating a few open areas, get some more plant species in. I mean, mid-spring, this is a wash with bluebells, wood anemones, garlic, wild garlic. Yeah, completely different place. This area here where I've got a little bench for the family, we come have picnics here. This is just full of wild garlic. But the rest of the wood, pretty much wild. I've got one camping area. I've had a few overnight camps, which is it's amazing to wake up in the spring with the dawn chorus. A lovely location. But the rest of the woods is pretty wild, really. Got deer in here, badger, fox, all the woodland birds, lots of birds of prey. I haven't done a great deal. I've built a little pond, got a bird feeding station, done a few clearing areas of brambles, lots of bramble in here, just to open it up, get more light for the bluebells. But just a average British forest, British woodland. So I'll show you about, see what spring flowers are emerging. I'm going to feed the birds, got some bird food, I'm going to fill the feeders up. See what birds are about, have a good look around. The squirrels like to demolish my bird feeders. So I've put little frisbees on top so they can't get down. Seems to keep them off. Otherwise they'll just destroy the feeders, metal feeders they get into. Just got sunflower hearts. I'll get some more monkey nuts. They seem to like them both, monkey nuts and sunflower hearts. These feeders are actually monkey nut feeders, but they just about hold the sunflowers. Just a little bird pool I've built. Gets used quite a lot. Near the bird feeding station, so they come in for a drink. This time last year I put about 10 bird boxes up. I think each one was successful. It's one thing this woodland lacks. There's a lot of nesting places. There's some old trees, but there's not many with holes in. There's a few woodpeckers about, and they are making nests, and the blue tit's great to be able to use these. But I think definitely the extra nesting boxes help. This is where the roe deer have been laying up, one of the couches. You can see some deer hair there. They scrape the area clean. You see the indentations where they've been laying, where they've been scratching. The roe deer hair is quite corrugated. It's a bit wavy. You can tell it's roe deer. Quite coarse. And where there's one, there's usually two or three. They've been laying up together this time of year. This is one of the areas of the woodland I need to do a bit of work on. A lot of hazel. It's getting past its best and needs coppicing, which means cutting down to the base, let it regrow, gives it longer life then, keeps it healthy. Yeah, a lot of this is dying. Branches get too big and they fall down. See, all this is all dead hazel. Yeah, so you just cut it all back, give it more growth, more life. There's a lot of it around here. But cutting it down will open the whole area up. I have to take out a few of the bigger trees as well to let more light in, a few of the sycamore. Keep the oak. Let's get rid of some of the self-set sycamore. Maybe some of the little ash trees. It's all part of the woodland management. Don't like cutting trees down, but for the benefit of the woodland, you need to. One thing that the woodland lacks is dead trees. They say a dead tree's better for wildlife than a living tree. There's a few fallen down, a few wind-fallen trees. But I think if I get rid of some of the unhealthy trees, bring them down, let them rot down like this, a great advantage for beetles, insects, birds to feed off them. There's also a few invasive species that needs getting rid of. This is laurel. I think it's been planted here. It used to be an old pheasant shoot, this place. So I think it's planted here for cover for the pheasants. Which is good in the middle section of the wood. It's nice to a bit of shelter, but it spreads. So it's one of the things I have to do, get rid of this. Try and keep on top of it. Lucky to have a lot of elm in this wood as well. It does quite well up until about 20 years old. Then the wood gets a bit old, the fissures open up. And the spores from the Dutch elm beetle. Dutch elm beetle carries spores, and the spores get in there by the beetle, and it kills the trees. So I've got a lot of young trees, like elm trees, but also a lot of dead stumps where the old elm trees died back in the 1970s. The young ones are doing okay, so they get to about 20 years old. Unfortunately, they die back. But again, the sort of almost self-copies. New sprouts come out from the base, and new trees grow from the old trees. It just means there's not many big elm trees in the woods. I'm fortunate to have some big oak in the wood as well. These are about 50, 60-year-old, these. Nice straight trees. say the oak tree is the best tree to have in the forest for wildlife. A lot of insects live off the oak tree. Nice size as well. This is the other pond I've built, slightly bigger, the other side of the wood. Been here about a year. It's always full. So for this year, I might get some toads or frogs spawning in it. The birds use it, and I've seen a fox by it. I'm sure the deer come down as well. Put a trail cam by it a few times. So lots of birds in using it. Part of my aim is to clear some of the bramble in the wood. Certain parts of the wood it's covered in bramble. It's not blocking the floor, so bluebells and plants can't grow. It's just hindering them slightly. So I'm pulling it up. Just doing small patches. Get to that time of year now where the bluebells are coming through. They're doing more harm than good. And my aim is to pull small areas up and create habitats for the birds to nest in by piling it all up. So that should die back, and birds like wrens and maybe even blackbirds, thrushes, can nest in there. I've been doing that all around the wood, making little habitats, and some being successful. These I did last year in the summer. It was a bit late for nesting season. Even so, one blackbird did create a nest in one further into the woods. It just gives them somewhere a bit safe, somewhere where the predators can't see them, sparrowhawks can't get them. Hopefully this year get a few more nesting in here. About 5 in the wood so far. To get some birds nesting in there. As you can see, there's very little cover in this section of the wood. I haven't taken any brambles out here. They don't grow too thick. So there's very little understory for the birds to nest in. I think it's down to the roe deer. The downside to having roe deer is they eat all the understory. So there's no nesting places. Hence the reason to build a bit of shelter for them. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking around the wood. I hope you enjoy the future videos I take from the wood. I want to concentrate more on wildlife filming this year. I've got a second channel which is mainly bushcraft camping videos. I want to concentrate on wildlife and nature. I want to set up a hide, video the birds. There's a badger set I want to film and a fox's den I want to film from. So if you enjoy these videos, if you want to subscribe to my Wild Nature Views videos, much appreciated.